Have you ever wondered what life would be like if you transferred to an all-girls school? Well, wonder no more, because here are the top 10 anime shows where the MC finally finds themselves at an all-girls school. Number 10, Camphor.
俺の家に来ない？
なつるさんの家に？
遠慮しなくていいから。
私、男の人の家に行くの初めてです。
誰もいないから。
二人きり？
Imagine one day you lose your identity and wake up as a girl, and not just an ordinary girl, but the kind that turns heads and makes everyone say, wow! The story is about Natsuru, a guy who finds himself in a gender-bender situation where he turns into a girl, and a fighter called Camphor. But that's not the craziest part. What's even crazier is that he has to do all of it while surviving at an all-girls school. With his transformation, Natsuru finds herself in a very awkward situation.
どうしたらいいか。あかねちゃんの知恵を借りたいんだ。
どうしたら硬くなるかですか？
You can imagine wild and unusual stories with lots of magical girl transformations, girls fighting, gender confusion, and some romance followed by typical harem characters. Even though many anime have already done this kind of story, one thing about Camphor that allows it to stand out from the rest is its amazing voice acting cast, which makes you feel like a part of the anime. Number 9, Prison School.
よしくん、学生相撲大会は13時に両国体育館の入り口集合で、土曜日は開室できるんだよね。ごっつぁんです。
こちらこそ。
Some people like to call their schools prison, but it's because they haven't been to the real one. We're talking prison school, a fancy all-girls boarding school known for its super strict rules with premium education. So prison school tells us the story of the 5 guys who enroll and make the cut, which leads to a hilarious 200 to 1 girl-to-boy ratio. Kiyoshi and his friends felt completely lost at the start of their enrollment, but they came up with a naughty plan of peeping at girls during their bath time.
ここでおしっこしなさいよ。私の目の前で。そうしたら信じてあげる。
いやいや無理ですよ。
私の見たんだからあんたも見せなさいよ。
Ecchi, comedy, suspense, you name it, and I bet Prison School will have what you're looking for. This show is specifically known for its ecchi theme, combined with a lot of comedy and violence. It's complete with fan service for everyone who wants to see some skin and over-the-top comedy that'll make you rolling on the floor peeing yourself if you catch my drift. Number 8, Infinite Stratos.
やっぱり入ってきたんだ。あなた話しかけなさいよ。私行っちゃおうかしら。待ってよ。まさか抜け駆けする気じゃないでしょうね。
誰かこの状態を助けてくれ。
We really get to see the ultimate gender flip, and it might just flip yours too. Ichika Orimura is the only boy who can pilot the powerful exoskeleton that is designed just for girls. Talk about being a rare breed. Our guy really is having the time of his life. So due to his skills, Ichika gets thrown into an all-girls boarding school, and I'm pretty sure you can imagine the chaos that ensues. Now, Ichika has to live with his childhood friends Haruki and Lingyin, plus a new friend Cecilia.
これなんだ。ホウキ。
Infinite Stratos is a wild mix of action, comedy, and romantic mishaps that we don't get to see every day. It's also known for its smooth and calm storytelling with modern fan service that actually doesn't overpower the plot. And you could even think of it as rom-com Gundam, especially with all the mechs that appear. Number 7, Tonikawa Over the Moon for You, High School Days.
いや、なんかナサ君がいつもと違ってワイルドでかっこいいなって。
If you're a computer geek who doesn't have time for girls, your ideal world would be Tonikawa. This show revolves around Nasa Yuzaka, a computer geek who's tasked to teach a computer programming at an all-girls school. Sounds like a dream, right? Nasa steps into the classroom filled with loud and energetic teenage girls, and let's just say that he's trying to keep his cool, because he has a wife.
でも僕銭湯に間借りしてる身だから、うちに来るのは。
銭湯に住んでるの？
あ。
When it comes to wholesome romance and refreshing stories, Tonikawa has got you covered. It's more than just a high school story that delves deeper into the details of the emotional growth of its characters as they experience love, friendships, and life's challenges. And let me just say that there is no NTR here, folks. Everything stays wholesome, just as it should be, because I would punch the director if it didn't. Number 6, Undefeated Baumut.
フィーちゃん、教科書を見せてくれない？
いいよ、ルーちゃん。
ありがとう。
Have you ever been at the wrong time but at the right place? Like when you had to go to the toilet but someone beat you to it. So imagine yourself accidentally trespassing into an all-girls bath and seeing the princess standing there fully naked. Of course, you'd be happy, right? Well, not Lux, the main character of this show. Turns out that the ladies from this series are battle-hardened warriors who can wield mechanical suits called drag ride.
おいしい。ありがと
いいえどうかしました？
う。いや、
Anyway, this anime is full of royal drama, funny battles, and Lux trying to survive in a school surrounded by powerful girls who seem to create awkward moments for him. However, there are a lot of interesting and epic swords, mecha, and magic fights, which make this anime stand out because it's not a theme. The animation and plot are pretty solid too, which goes to show it's not just another copy of High School DxD. Number 5, The Fruit of Griseia.
私はスオあまね。はじめまして、ユウジくん。ほら、マキナ、あんたも自己紹介は？ワイドワイ。名前は？マキナ、イリスマキナ。
Welcome to prison school, but from Walmart. Well, the boys in The Fruit of Griseia really thought they hit the jackpot at an all-girls school, only to find out they just signed up for a reality show called Extreme Detention. As our main guy got to know the girls at his school, he discovered their hidden traumas, wounds, and everyday struggles. Mihama Academy isn't just a school, more like a safe space for those traumatized girls who are trying to heal from their pasts.
さっきの質問だが、なぜ脱色する？この髪型も普段あまり見慣れないもののようだが。
The Fruit of Griseia has to be one of the best casually binge-watching anime due to its animation quality. The wholesome moments, character growth, and new startings make this anime a standout piece in the list. Although it does sound very generic, the drama in this series is just so good. It also comes from a visual novel, and just like most VN that become anime, the plot is one of the best in the genre. Number 4, Ladies vs. Butlers.
お前、まさか。
可愛いお嫁さんになって幸せな生活を送ることなんです。
You know how they say nice guys finish last? That's all garbage. Ladies vs. Butlers really prove that it's actually the bad guys that finish last. This show revolves around Hino Akiharu, an orphan who was adopted by his uncle. Wanting to not be a burden to his uncle's family, Hino enrolls in a free boarding school that is supposed to be a haven for girls. What makes Hino's story so amusing is that his delinquent appearance makes the girls run for the hills like they just spotted a wild animal.
強引なの嫌いじゃないですよ。違う。お待たせしました。
Ladies vs. Butlers is a humorous and rom-com anime that features these elements in a really unique way. The anime is filled with many lighthearted moments and playful interactions, making it a savory late-night show for everyone. And I mean, when do you ever see ladies and butlers go head-to-head? I do. Number 3, Armed Girls Machiavellianism.
あえて呼ぶならさしずめ。
まだ。
おい、それ誰に聞いた？
I have no idea what the word Machiavellianism means, but sounds cool. Now, I want you to meet Nomura, a guy who probably thought joining a new school would be like a walk in the park. When Nomura was expelled for being violent, he decided that transferring to Private Aichi Symbiosis Academy was a good idea. Spoiler, it's not.
いいお姉様、話せーのです。
While it may sound like a ridiculous anime, it proves to be a perfect blend of action, comedy, and unique character interaction for high school students. They navigate the complicated power systems, competition, and inner strength. This anime is a must-watch if you believe in the saying, equal rights, equal fights. The character designs also look really sick, and I'm gonna have to give them bonus points for the concept. Number 2, Trinity 7.
ああ、いじりか。おはよう。朝食か。
朝食かじゃないです。
How can they be a trinity and have 7 people at the same time? Who knows? All I know is our main guy Arata has a special book given to him by his childhood friend Hijiri that helps him create his own world. But things get complicated when Lilith Asami shows up to demand the book back as if it's nothing special. To protect his friend in the book, Arata decides to enroll at an all-girls academy, Royal Biblia.
シャンプーはこっち。目に入った。
Being surrounded by 7 beautiful ladies is every man's dream, and Arata achieved it for all the men out there. This anime is filled with magic, magical tricks, and epic battles that keep the fun going. Plus, there's ecchi because I know you degenerate always want to have that. Overall, the character design, animation, unique powers, and personalities make Trinity 7 a must-watch. Number 1, Chain Soldier.
いつもよりはるかに疲れる。
時々技が荒くなるから訓練して安定させないとね。
お前それ
I bet you want to be a slave if the reward you get is a pretty girl kissing you. Our boy Yuki Wakura's school days have just ended, and he's starting to freak out about his boring future. Just when he was feeling down because of it all, he got sucked into a wild alternate dimension full of scary monsters, where he meets Koyuka Yuzin, the commander of the 7th Squad of the Demon Defense Force.
驚いたぞ。お前にこれほどの力があるとはな。これからも私の奴隷として働き続けるといい。
これからも
Chain Soldier is another must-watch anime because it combines not only action and fantasy, but also a gripping story with it. The main character may sound like he's annoyed by the girls surrounding him, but he quickly forms a wholesome bond together with facing challenging situations and building teamwork, which is nice. Not to mention the ecchi and fan service are godly, to the point that I think it's the best I've ever seen this year. Because of that and more, Chain Soldier is number 1 in our list of the top 10 anime where the MC transfers to an all-girl academy or school.